Hey guys, good evening. This is going to be a very brief session. It's been requested by so many people about money and its correlation with your mindset. Now, it is not just mindset, there are too many things that come into picture, and today I'm going to discuss all of them. This is including your entrepreneurship, affiliate marketing, everything, right from the resources to the planning, right? So, there are a few points that I have put up, and this is based on the principles of NLP, law of attraction, law of association, of course the mindset, and my personal coaching, my experience of personal coaching with too many people, my experience with people who've been wealthy. They would not be educated, they would not be people who are Harvard or MBA educated, but they are extremely wealthy people from Mumbai, Pune and Delhi. So yes, I'll be picking up a lot of experience and mindset reasons, mindset structures, so that I can explain you where exactly and how does money come into picture, right? Perfect. I will also talk about the energy part, which means what kind of energy is money and why do you have to think and understand the energy of any specific aspect before you start working on it, right? Perfect. Let's start. Alright guys, so first you have to understand what kind of energy is money. It is a passive energy. When if you want massive amount of money, something that you can save, okay, and something that gives you a lot of satisfaction from the goals or the services or the products that you have provided, yes, you have to work on it. So this is the first part, you work on it. You need to understand what your goals are. I have spoken about goals. Unless and until you don't have goals, you would never be able to realize them. So yes, it is necessary. It's not a 9 to 5 kind of life. So if you want to earn money, you want to earn the kind of reputation that comes with money, or the wealth that you're going to mass once you start earning money, you have to understand that you need to have both tangible as well as intangible goals. Tangible goals are something that you can see and they are easily measurable. So supposing you want an X amount of money, so X amount of money is easily measurable, and that is your tangible goal. An intangible goal is certainly somewhere where your worth relates to. So tangible goal is all related to values, intangible goal is always related to worth. And what's the difference? Now values are what you want to earn the money from. So you might have to do something like an affiliate marketing, whereby it's not even your very own product, and there is some sort of charity involved to it. So you could have a value that you are promoting a very good, nice product, and that's perfectly fine. Now, an intangible goal whereby you're trying to uplift a complete community of people, or you're doing something so that you can realize your worth in the whole community or in the world, is what we call an intangible goal. So iPods came up because Steve Jobs had a vision. He had an intangible vision because he wanted to put up all your music onto in your pocket. So that was something that he had as an intangible worth to whatever he was making. So yes, you need to have goals also. Again, all of this, it falls apart if you do not have a plan. So people have a lot of goals. You must be knowing that lot many people have a lot of goals, but they hardly work on it. So most probably, most of the times they don't have a plan, or even if they have a plan, they get into a lot of analysis, okay, and they think a lot, they question a lot. There's too much of thinking involved into just the planning part. So planning part, yes, you need to understand this. Planning part needs to be something that you start with. So just start with something, start walking, okay, start working on your goals, start working to plan. Unless and until you don't do that, you're just a crippled person with too many dreams but nothing to do with your dreams. So yes, you can work with the products, your services, or both. Okay, so you need to have a plan for your products, you need to have a plan for your services, and you also need to have a plan for both of them. How are you going to sell them? How are you going to market them? So that's where the plan comes in. Okay, so unless and until you don't have a good plan, your goals would fall apart. Yes. Execution, this is where you will need a team. Okay, this is where the team comes into picture, and you might have to also understand that execution will also help you derive a method as to how are you going to promote your products and services. This is going to be dynamic, which is online, so you might have to jump onto a lot of platforms, right? A dynamic platform is an online platform where you try to sell your products online, right? And that's a dynamic platform, so you might have to market it on Facebook, LinkedIn, Instagram, or any other place. So that's all up to you. And then there is a static on-site way whereby you open up a shop, or where you have a franchisee all across the world, but they are static, right? So they are more location oriented. So if the location is closed, the business closes, right? So you need to understand how you're going to execute your plan, right? This is where everything stands. This is where everything stands. This is your mindset part, right? So yes, your mindset part needs to be uh, very good, which means that it needs to be perfectly designed, right? When I say mindset, it simply means that you need to work on your mindset 100% or maybe 90% of it is just mindset. So if you know a person who is not working on his mindset, trust me, this is the you might be seeing a lot many people who just want to earn money. So there is a plethora of people, who just want to earn money, and they will get into entrepreneurship and yogapreneurship and photopreneurship, and they are this kind of a preneur or that kind of a preneur. You might see them coming up, growing up like mushrooms all across the market. They just don't want to put up any kind of work into it, and they believe that money is easy. That's the mindset, guys. That's the mindset. These are the people who are looking out for a small time lottery, and if they win it, they will try to splurge all that money just to show off that they've earned money, and they will become paupers. There are too many people who've been rags to riches to paupers, and that's because of the mindset. Now this is where law of attraction, law of association, and all of the laws come into picture, and they might fall apart just in case you do not carry all of these with you. Okay, so in case you are into quick money, you are in a big dump, right? So understand this: unless and until you don't take your business seriously, if you don't take your passion seriously, you are going to end up in a dump. Okay, and that includes any kind of deal. So there are so many people who are jumping into affiliate marketing just thinking that this is going to be easy money, and I know too many people who've had massive losses just because they thought that this was easy money. So yes, law of attraction would work only if you start working on the plan, the goals, the execution. Yes, and then there is cognitive transactional or cognitive therapy, where you start working on your mindset, on the subconscious and the conscious part. You start writing down your goals. That also works. So mindset certainly is something that we all need to work on. There is something new which is called the unconscious goal tracking, UGT. Okay, this is not very well practiced. This is coming right from the time that you had Jung. So Jung introduced mandala drawings, and from that came UGT. So from UGT we understand what exactly are the problems of the person. Even I do a lot of drawings, which means I tell people to draw a lot of things, and from that I come to know where exactly are the blocks, right? So we do a wealth analysis whereby I understand where exactly could the blocks be. So that's a part of UGT, right? You might or might not find it on Google. That's something else that we can discuss on, right? Savings, this is where most of the people fall apart. Too many people don't believe in savings at all, right? I am that kind of a person who never believed in savings, and all of a sudden I realized that's the most powerful part. So this anywhere around the line, you might fall apart on any of these points. In case your execution is wrong, your business will fall apart. You never had a plan, or maybe you never had a goal. You just went to a friend, and you're on Instagram, and someone says that he's been earning X amount of money every month just by doing some kind of network level marketing. You never had a plan. You only looked out for the execution. So this guy tells you about an execution, never had a goal, nothing, and you fall apart. Okay, and that's because of the mindset. You started thinking that this is going to be very easy. It could be easy with this person who's working on it. Maybe he's just over there to get you into his network, nothing else. And savings, yes, it's also because people never invest their time, effort, and energy, most probably their money, into savings. There is a short-term saving and there is a long-term saving. So short-term savings, certainly yes, there are too many people who've taken too many debts and they need to go further. But yes, you need to understand that even whatever are your situations, you will still be able to save. Okay, and that's where your creativity comes into picture. You need to look out for costing. You need to look out for a lot of things when you're looking out for short-term goals and long-term goals, right? This is the final part, and this is where Nokia falls apart, right? So Nokia, Kodak, these are the people who were they were the masters when it came to their trade. Nokia was the only name which we knew about cell phones, right? And where are they right now? It's because of innovation. They never innovated. They were never into innovation. They never innovated on the tools that they were using. They never innovated on the softwares that they were using. Android came in and it was all back to trash, right? So Nokia, yes, it doesn't have any value today. BlackBerry, no value today, right? That's because of innovation. Kodak, yes. Xerox, the company Xerox, which actually made photocopy something which is accessible to each one of us. is nowhere today. So there are so many people who've taken over just because they were able to innovate. Yes, you also need to innovate. Just remember that you also need to innovate. I will tell you how I innovated my business. So I was into health and diet and health and wellness, and of course I had good knowledge about meditations. I came into meditation. Yes, it's been a very good market. And just in case you guys are not aware about it, OMM, which was one of my ventures, okay, it is still one of my one of my most successful ventures. So when I say successful, please understand that it was not a failure, but it was still a loss bearing venture. Okay, understand it. When I say successful, I had a goal to reach to people, and I wanted to make meditation accessible for everyone. Of course, I had a goal, I had a plan, I had an execution. Everything went fine, yet I did not get any profits. So OMM, 1 minute meditation, went into losses because of the execution. Okay? Because of the execution, the marketing plans went way above the because my marketing team, my team never had any plan about marketing. Okay, and that's why we failed on the profits part. Yes, so that's where things went wrong, and then I decided that I needed to innovate on the tools, because most of my money was going on tools and marketing. That's where I decided I needed to invest on tools. I decided to do some kind of organic marketing, because by that time most people knew me. And from the next venture, I did 3 different ventures. After I did personal coaching, I did TAP, and I'm doing CAP. TAP is Total Acceptance Programming program, and then I also started Chakra Awakening program. So CAP and TAP. Yes, I started making a lot of profits from the other 2 programs. Okay, the upsells, right? So yes, you need to go ahead and turn up your business model. So I changed my business model from online health and online health coaching to I came on Goki. Goki is a platform where I do all the coaching from. Of course, I've been using different types of tools: GetResponse, MailChimp, ConvertKit. This is what my team uses, and I'm trying to learn it, because the execution goes bad because your team is unplanned, right? And yes, I have changed my team completely. I decided to change my team completely because there was no plan, right? So you have to change a lot of things. You have to change your business model, you have to change your tools, to change your methods, your approach. And just to tell you that even I was heavily into affiliate marketing. I changed it because again there were too many losses. Why? Because I only had a plan. I never knew about the execution, right? So understand this. I am trying to talk to you from the experiences that I have, okay, from the experiences that I have, from the books that I have read, from people that I have been. So this is something that you all need to understand. And if you're failing on one of these points, start working on them, right? Start working on them. Understand this very, very importantly. Intangible goals are very important, right? So please do not surpass any of these points. They are meticulously planned. You can go for any kind of mindset plan, okay? It's not necessary that you follow only one plan. There are too many people who are rich in the world who don't even know, or they don't even practice anything like this, right? So there are too many people in Mumbai, Delhi and Pune, across India. I know a lot many people even in UK. I have too many friends who are extremely rich. They are wealthy, okay, and they don't follow anything of this. So they just have a healthy mindset, and they know that for earning money, okay, or for earning wealth, you have to work, right? And you need to have a plan. That's it. So guys, this was all about it. Just in case you have any questions, please do let me know in your comment section, or you can send me a message. Remember, if you have a good comment, please put it up on YouTube itself, right? So you might be watching this video somewhere on social media, and if you have a good comment to make, please put it right over there rather than sending me a message. Please hit the like button so that I am motivated to make such more videos. This is just part 1. In the part 2, we will be talking about the tools part and the execution more importantly, because that's where people fail. Okay? Take care guys. Thanks a lot. This is Mukesh saying bye-bye.